Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shoot tastes sour.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the video. I'm Booster John. Today we are going to be finding and discovering something on my 8th gen that is absolutely terrifying. The car is parked just outside this garage door. We're gonna get it pulled in just a moment, but I wanna give you a little bit of backstory before we do. I bought this car about a month ago, maybe a month and a half ago, and I've been driving it the way that it is ever since. Obviously I lowered it. I did some poly bushings for the front lower control arms, new sway bar end links all around, wheels, tires, and some shifter mods from my friends over at Acuity. But there still has been this underlying steering issue where when I turn the wheel at slow speeds, it does this like creaking, grinding noise, and it's not like ball joint creak, it's not like tie rod creak, it's like a really like terrifying groan. And so today, I'm gonna fix something on the rear and also dive into this creaking noise. Let's get the car pulled in and let's get started. All right, I've been wrenching on this car for just a little bit now. I have the rear end situated. I just had to adjust the shocks, but up front, I have something to show you guys that is mind-blowing. Ever since I got this car, I've always felt that the steering has felt squirrely, especially at speed. Like the car randomly will just like, I don't know, steer a little bit left, and then I have to correct it, and then I'd steer a little bit right, then I have to correct it. I kind of was thinking maybe it's alignment, but also, in a previous video, I mentioned that when I turn the steering wheel at low speeds, there's a lot of creaking. One of you guys said, hey, check your steering rack bolts, like loosen them and then re-torque them, and that will probably fix it. So I was just going to give that a shot today, and look what I found. Just trying to get some better lighting for you guys. This is the rear steering rack bolt. This bolt right here. What you will notice, let me see if I can get it to focus. Come on, focus on bolt. Here, I'll just put it on the table. As you can see, the threads are completely rusted except for like the bottom 3 threads. And that is because this bolt was completely backed out of the steering rack, out of the subframe. It was completely loose, which means that there was only 1 bolt holding the steering rack in my car since I got it. Yeah, Kearney. Yeah, my solution is I'm gonna go ahead and clean these threads as best I can, lubricate them a little bit, and then reinstall this bolt. I hope it threads all the way down, and I hope the threads inside the subframe aren't damaged, because if they are, that's gonna be a bad day. But these threads look pretty effed, so I don't know. I'm optimistic that I'll be able to clean them up and put this bolt back in. The difference between like the way that I'm gonna sell the Integra versus how, like the guy that sold me this 8th gen, like, he really effed me, and he knows it. He knows he effed me. There's so many things I'm finding wrong with this that are just like, I can tell it's just things that he didn't want to fix. The difference, like I said, the difference between what I'm gonna do when I sell my Integra that you guys just saw versus what this guy did to me is that if someone asks me what is wrong with the Integra, I'm gonna tell them everything that I know that is wrong with the Integra. When I went to go buy this car, I asked him several times. I was like, dude, seriously, anything, just let me know what's wrong with it, so that way when I get it, like I'm gonna buy it. I flew all the way to Kansas to get it. I had to buy it to drive it home. I was like, dude, can you just let me know what's wrong with it? Because I could clearly feel in the suspension that there was something going on. And he's like, nah, nothing, dude. I was like, all right, so if you were to keep this car, if you weren't to sell it to me right now, and you just were to hang on to it, what maintenance would you have to do for it to be perfect? And he was like, nothing, I'd just drive it. And I was like, all right, man, whatever. Obviously I flew to Kansas to get it. Like I had to drive it home. I guess I could have bought another plane ticket to get it home. I'm not complaining about the car. I love the 8th gen. What I'm complaining about is just how he sold this car to me. Super annoying, super immature, unprofessional, and honestly scummy. I'm gonna go through and see if I can fix this thing and just make it awesome, but I am finding a ton of stuff that he just neglected to tell me and definitely intentionally hid from me. When I put this back in, I'm going to thoroughly soak like the entire bolt in PB Blaster. I'm gonna run it into the steering rack. I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit, and then I'm gonna take it all the way back out and clean the threads one more time. I'm hoping that this will chase the female threads that are in the subframe. I'm hoping that I'll use this bolt to kind of clean those threads and the PB blaster that's on it. And then I'll take it out and clean it again to obviously get any rust off the bolt again. So should be super fresh, super clean, good to go. All right, you guys won't be able to see much. There's not really a good way for me to do the camera, but I'm going in. Oh, it sounds so crusty. Let's see if I can get more. All right, I think I got it all the way in there. Hell yeah. So as long as this bolt doesn't snap on its way out, then that was a success. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, still pretty clean. All right, well, then I'm just gonna put it back together. Works for me. Let me get the bracket, and I'll see you guys when it's back together and everything's torqued.
Look this, look this.
Oh my God, dude, 8 degrees. Kern and I are just gonna hang out for a little bit. I'm gonna have some, we ran out of water. Kern and I are hanging out upstairs in the garage. She set this place up for our Friendsgiving, and it looks awesome. It's just so cozy up here. Look at this space. Dude, it's so cozy up here. All the lamps, we got a little cooler set up. We got, the TV is not hooked up because it's not mine. It's just kind of here for show. EK seats, and then the couch, also not mine, but
hold on.
set up. That's my desk. We got the whole setup here. No, it looks great up here. Super excited. And during, like at nighttime, it's super cozy like this. During the day, it's awesome because there's a bunch of windows, so there's a lot of natural daylight. So it's a really great space for me to be productive and like edit and stuff. I obviously don't have the full desk set up because this desk is really high and my chair is like tiny. So I can't like practically come here and edit. But while I'm here, I at least have a place to interact with my laptop. Anyway, hanging for a little bit. The next clip you will see is us taking the 8th Gen out for a drive. We filmed it a few minutes ago, and it'll be like after this. Oh yeah? Watch this. I just swept. I just mopped the floor. We're in the whip. Double checked oil level just because I haven't really checked it since I did an oil change. Oil level is looking good. And to be honest with you guys, just pulling the car out of the garage, I already noticed a difference in the steering. And I can't wait to see what it's like driving. So I'm gonna set you guys down for a minute because I gotta back out of the driveway. Wow, money. So far, it is perfect. And honestly, it feels extremely tight. It feels really nice so far. That's probably a really weird camera angle for you guys. Let's get you up here. Oh, Ford Lightning. Steering, way better. No crunching, it would have crunched there. Made it home, back from the garage. Very successful day today. Super happy with how everything went. It's beautiful outside. December 2nd, 52 degrees at nighttime. That's insane. Fantastic day. Fixed the 8th Gen. The steering is 100 times better. It's like, dude, honestly, you know what is the craziest thing, Kern? My alignment, like when I would drive straight before, my wheel would be like twisted to the left. It's like straight now. So that's insane too. That's such a win, dude. Day 2, taking Tazzer out for a little drive. What's up, Tazzer? Just had to head over to the garage for a few minutes to get a thumbnail for this video and the previous video, the Integra video. And I figured I'd just take this car out for another drive and just make sure everything is good. And so far, just perfect, boys. No grinds, no groans, nothing weird in the steering. Now the only mechanical issue left to fix on this car is the camber, the front camber. Because if you guys remember from the wheel install video, the inner sidewall of the tire was hitting the struts. I fixed that for the most part, but the way that I fixed it makes it so that I can't run any negative camber really. It's gotta be like less than a degree. So it looks really whack because the rear is nice and cambered out, it looks really good. And then the front is like just totally straight up and down, it's kind of whack. So the next thing that we gotta fix on this car is going to be that. I know how to do it, it's just kind of expensive, so I'm dragging on it a little bit. That will come soon. The body kit stuff will come soon. The wrap stuff will come soon. Like I said in the last video, guys, I have another project planned that is gonna kind of take the spotlight for a little bit here, and it is going to be super fun. You guys should be excited because it's probably one of the coolest things I've done on the channel, and I've said that before. You guys are gonna like it. I think you're gonna love it. So you gotta just trust me, and I know there are so many of you guys out there that support everything I do unconditionally, and it's insane. I appreciate the community. I appreciate this community so much. I'll see you guys on the next one. As I always say, boys, let's remember to plan, commit, execute, and attain our goals. Link in the description down below to the Boosted John Blow Motor Club merch. And thank you guys for watching. See you soon.